All right, guys, get ready for this. Every week, many Jewish families will break challah for Shabbat, a traditional Jewish bread. Now, Amy Paffrath joins us to share how one local woman is sharing her secret recipe with some mamas who are worthy of love. Good morning, Amy. Any story that has anything to do with carbs, I am at the edge of my seat.
Especially braided challah.
Oh, my gosh, so good.
It looked so good. It smelled even better, and I have the recipe right here. It's not so secret.
Share it.
I will share it. We are all worthy of love, and to prove it, Mandie Davis says it with bread, the nourishment of the heart. And this week, she's not only baking fresh challah for her own family, she's passing her tradition on to other families with Mama's Challahs.
Baking is both therapy and nourishment. It's also a form of income for single mom Melissa Morales.
I really like it. I have my own signature apple pie cupcake.
Melissa isn't baking her signature cupcakes today. She's baking challah, a traditional Jewish bread with other mamas in the community kitchen here at Hope Gardens, a transitional home for women and children experiencing homelessness. This is the only time she'll get to bake this week, as residents don't have personal kitchens. Still, the recovering meth addict is grateful.
It's been a hard road, but along with it, it has humbled me, and it has shown me how I could change and how one mistake does not define me.
Melissa knows what she's capable of. She launched her baking business 4 years ago out of desperation. Her daughter's father was murdered, and she needed to provide quickly. She thought about what she loved doing as a kid and remembered baking with her grandma. Her business grew to 5,000 followers on social media, and when she gets orders, she has to make arrangements to use her aunt's kitchen. But today, thanks to Mandie Davis, founder of Mama's Challahs, she and the other women here are getting their hands in dough.
I am just in awe of all the moms that walk in, because the kind of grit it takes to overcome is the kind of grit that I use in the kitchen to overcome and say, I am going to make the best challah.
Mandie understands grit and grief. She started making challah just 2 years ago when her sister, a nurse, died of COVID. To work through the pain, she kneaded out her feelings and in the process folded in her hopes and dreams for the future.
It got me through hard times. It was my therapy. And the women that we're able to provide this service for, it's so therapeutic. Okay, these are all of our wishes and our hopes.
Today, she shares her tradition with women who not only benefit from the cross-cultural learning opportunity. Melissa says she appreciates the chance to simply try something new and keep her mind focused while she waits to reunify with her 6-year-old.
If we put in the footwork, we will be okay, but you have to search for it, and programs like this are available.
This is only Melissa's second time attempting the traditional bread, a recipe it took Mandie 2 years to perfect, and yet the self-taught baker is a quick study. As for wishes she braided into her challah,
for my daughter to be okay and to have serenity in my life till she comes home.
Bread is the nourishment of the heart, and breaking bread in community reminds us that no matter what happens in life, together we rise.
Such a beautiful and delicious ritual. Mama's Challahs is always looking for volunteers, so if you want to learn and play sous chef, go to worthyoflovela.org. That's their parent organization, which actually throws birthday parties for folks at shelters. I'll be sharing more on that in an upcoming segment, but for now, Mandie says Mama's Challahs are also looking for a permanent kitchen space. So if you have access to a large kitchen and want to offer it up regularly, reach out on Instagram at Mama's Challahs.
Oh, I love everything about this story, Amy. I love the ritual of it. I love the, the kneading of their, pouring themselves out into this. It's just fantastic. How can we help support Melissa's business?
Yes, this is such a layered story, Tara Lynn. You're so right. Melissa makes custom orders for everything from chocolate dipped strawberries to her signature apple pie cupcakes. Right now, she's taking orders through Facebook. You can find her and shoot her a message. She's there at Melissa Ivory Morales. That's with one S in Melissa on Facebook. And eventually, Mandie says that she wants to have a social enterprise component where the women of Mama's Challahs can sell their challah. So stay tuned for more on that as well.
I'm going to get one for sure. Homemade challah like that, made with such love and purpose and meaning, and even adds to the ritual.
And chocolate, all the things.
My gosh,
Thank you so much, Amy.
Happy holidays, Amy. Have a beautiful
She always
Christmas.
knows what's good.
Always knows what's good. Are you kidding? And that challah, We'll be back.